All right, we're in the trucks at Knoxville. Who knows how this is gonna go? Usually when you put NASCAR people on a dirt track in iRacing, it's a complete shit show. We'll see though, quite a few egos in here, and that can usually turn things pretty bad, but haven't done much in terms of laps here. Just downloaded the OSR set, changed the gear, and then tightened it up a bit for later in the race. But doesn't feel too bad. I need to just quit hitting that. But the goal is it's a 100-lap race. The way these always win at Eldora, people just wreck themselves out instantly all the time. So, yeah, and as you can see, we did a little invert here on the paint scheme. So now we're going a little like silverish chrome with some black. I don't like it, so I'm going to change it back after this, but thought I'd change it up for the dirt race. So, yeah, not going to really qualify. We're going to go out there, scrape the wall. I just need to get more laps in. So, not concerned with being in the pack to begin with. They will thin themselves out. Hopefully it's not too many yellows. That would be annoying. But usually at Eldora, that's how it always went. Maybe with less banking, the people will be running themselves into the wall instead of running everyone else into the walls. I'm sure they'll be self-spinning though. Let's go ahead and scrape the wall here. Just want to get an idea of where my pace is. Keeping it in third right now because, yeah, spinning the tires up not going to help you by slamming it down. And who knows, maybe I'm just completely slow as hell. I have to hit the wall on exit here. Looks like we are 3/10 up on this one. Quarter. We'll just assume a quarter. So maybe a 2.3 is what we could have done. That would have put us around third place right now. Let's just continue to lap. Let's see what a restart's like, because I feel like that is going to be something we want to know right away. Man, easy to get away. Haven't been up on the top. I'm just guessing it's going to make a lot of noise up here, but not really do much of anything. Let's go session best lap. Not last, best. So you don't want to get too sideways with this. Guessing maybe street stocking it a bit with a brake drag will help out. And unlike Bristol, I don't think there's tire changes. So, means we should be able to get just 2 laps and go green anytime there's a yellow, I hope. Feeling fairly good. We should be able to get a middle of the pack finish. Especially if everyone starts killing themselves. So, just waiting on one guy to qualify, and he is left. So, I'm going to be the only one that doesn't put a lap down that's actually starting the race. And we got Derek out front. Lots of big names out here. Derek's getting ready, I assume, for the Road to Pro race that should be Thursday. And I'm guessing that is why there's so many bigger names in this, because they're all getting ready for Thursday. That'll make things a little tougher on me. I'm sitting here going, all right, maybe I can get an easy race if I get to this earlier in the day. Not so much. But we got the number 5. That's positive. All right, so I believe it is all the same rules. 17 incidents, and you get a drive-through or whatever it is. And the track's going to go away, get a little slicker. And I don't believe there's any tire changes. Oh no, we've got tires, but that's just going to be to take heat off because there is no tire wear on dirt. Why we still don't have tire wear, I cannot give a good answer for that. But apparently they don't believe it's a key thing in dirt racing. Or they don't know how to do it right. I don't know. So yeah, I'm assuming we're going to lose some iRating unless people start wrecking out, because there's a lot of faster people that just don't do dirt racing, so their dirt iRating isn't high.
You have 3 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
Alright, should be rolling off here. Need to look and see when this race is. I assume it's probably Saturday night?
You're on the outside this
Maybe
time.
it's Friday night?
Is closed. Catch up.
Who knows?
Car.
If this thing goes green the whole way, it's still going to be good. You know, we're not going to win it, but we'll be able to have some decent races with people.
1 to go.
I think what you're going to see, though, is people getting their tires extremely hot and then just struggling to go anywhere. And then we're going to see a lot of people, I think, just toss it into the corner and hit the wall. Maybe not in the split, but
Get ready. Going
I don't
green.
know. And we got a quality issue going on here, too. That's awesome. It's, might be blinking. Wonderful. Just gives someone an excuse to run through us.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Alright, guy in front of us. Pretty slow there on the start. That's okay. head down to the bottom and just baby it around, because big, fat, heavy stock car at Knoxville, not driving it like a late model, you're driving it like a street stock with very little tire on it. I've seen a lot of sprint car drivers signed up for the real race, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And this guy's just going to chuck it under, isn't he? Not going to deal with that. Can't get stuck behind someone that is that slow off the corner. He's just driving it in hard and spinning the wheels up a bit on the straightaways as well. A little high up there, a little sideways. That's not going to be good. Our pace, though, is not very good.
22.746.
Hopefully it'll come to us. Kind of surprised. Well, there goes 13 sliding it in really hard and sliding up and self-spinning and almost hitting the wall. And he's trying to figure out why he's getting beat, and he doesn't realize that driving it harder is not going to help. Slow and low and just ease onto that gas. Got people running into each other up there ahead of this pack, and looks like they're shoving each other up into the wall. Rewind off the corner, and still running into each other, racking up those incidents. I'm not sure if we're getting 2X's or 4X's, but now he gets spun.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Pass up 3, car. Pass up 3, car. Catch up 17,
Well,
car.
7 laps until people started running into each other. Not feeling too bad though. Should be middle of the pack finish, so maybe like an 8th place finish.
17, car.
Maybe.
Pit road's open.
And the 13 wrecks under caution and nearly takes us out.
Closed, pit road is closed.
Alright, so we're going to be starting on the inside, which is perfect. But we're going to have a lot of people behind us trying to plow their way back forward. And we're going to have the 13 starting right behind us, so I am guessing he'll just go full throttle into the corner. Who knows? I just want long runs. I feel like I'm going to have a lot better chance doing a long
You'll be
run.
lining up on the inside. 45.103. Get ready, going green. Pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green.
Just try to keep myself out of the mess.
193. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Outside is clear. Outside. Outside is clear.
The guy who got spun is trying to make it all back up. We're 3 wide.
Hold your line. Car
Don't want to be getting incidents right now.
Clear up top, 23.5.
And the one car is trying to go up on the berm to get around us.
Clear outside if you want it. Car outside, car outside. Outside is clear. Car outside.
Just get this idiot past me.
Outside is clear. Car inside. Keep high. You're in the middle.
Before he wrecks us.
Clear inside. Too wide.
Get back to the bottom.
23.562. Outside.
And we
Outside
survive.
is clear. You're in the top 10. Outside. Outside clear. Outside.
So yeah, this is just a manage your yaw, manage your throttle, don't overdrive the truck. The more you overdrive it, the worse it's going to be. It's not going to wear your tires, but it's just going to put you in situations where someone can hit you, lose it, just not worth it.
23.227.
And we're just doing fine, putting the left sides down by the berm, not having to worry about a whole lot of anything.
23.153.
About surviving at the moment. 16 laps into a 100-lap dirt race. They're having fun up front, 4 wide in the corner, but yeah. You all know me. You know how I race.
23.232.
Climb the berm. Didn't do anything too terrible because we're going so slow. So if we do end up getting a long run, I feel like everyone else is going to start struggling with their tire heat. Especially as it slicks off more and more. Got one up in the wall, and now over the berm. And he's quitting, or pitting. I don't know what he's doing. And we got a slide job in the back, straight into the wall. I don't know if you saw that in the mirror, but if you didn't, rewind real quick and go look at the 3 car, just try to slide job someone in a truck. There's not a lot of banking to lean on. Not going to work out. Way too heavy for that. And we got way too sideways there out of nowhere. And again, way too sideways on corner entry.
Car outside, still there, hold your line. Outside is clear. Car outside, outside clear.
It doesn't really like to go too low. 2 car a lap down, not sure how he ended up doing that to himself.
76. Outside. Clear. Car outside.
Now I could be completely wrong with tire heat, but I really can't go much faster than this anyway, so
23.617.
we're still at 0 incidents and no damage.
Clear outside if you want it. Car outside.
Yeah, I don't see sliding it in as hard as you can to be the way to go. Let's bring up last lap and start trying to figure out where I want to go on track. There's a little bit of moisture right there in between the slick. And the slick acts a lot different in these heavier cars. Like in the street stock, you can essentially just run straight through it and have no issue. So, not too concerned about where I place the car. It will heat the tires up more.
23.385.
In 11th place, and nearly about to get lapped. 9 seconds behind is the leader. So, yeah. Way off pace right now. Derek is flying. I guess let's drive it harder and find out what happens. Didn't like that. .324. Yeah, we're catching some of these people in the mid-pack. Just have to watch out for this idiot. Because he will wreck me. Because he takes his sim racing really serious.
Inside. Clear. 23.52.
Yeah, we're finding speed now. Still a long ass ways to go though. 32 laps in of 100. Many laps to go. Luckily we're under green though. Everyone's decided to not bounce off each other anymore. For now, until I bounce off this guy. Setting up a pass here is difficult. Not quite sure how to do it at the moment. Maybe drive down off the corner, get the moisture. That didn't really gain anything. Let's just try to stay low and see what we do. Nope. Got nothing.
23.552.
Just need him to make a mistake. 6.6 seconds until we get lapped.
.675.
Looks like the 10 quit since he couldn't sell any setups. Getting beat by an OSR set. That's too bad. One car stuck it in the wall. Up ahead. Just can't get around this guy. It's getting difficult.
Clear outside if you want
Just
it.
need to keep pressuring him. Maybe he'll stick it in the wall. Or maybe he'll bounce it off the wall and hit us on exit.
Car outside. Go low. Clear up top. 23.62.
Nice relaxing drive though.
Car outside.
It's not like real
Outside,
dirt
clear.
racing where
Outside.
you're
Clear up top.
going all out with the late model or stuff like that. It's like
Car outside.
IMCA modified.
Clear outside.
That is twice as heavy.
23.725. Outside.
Oh my god, can I just pass this guy? Oh, we're gonna have contact ahead. They somehow keep it off each other. 9's starting to pitch it into the corner. Yeah, Derek's about to lap us. I will say his I mean, he's fast anyways. He's used to be a Coke driver and is working on getting there again. But the amount of time and money they put into setups, like they have a team of people that work on the setups who get paid to work on setups. This isn't like a setup shop trying to sell you sets. This is people who are way too into trying to get speed out of a car.
23.58.
And I am sure that thing is driving just perfect. Plus he's got the talent to drive it.
Outside is clear. Car outside.
At least we're having a great race with this 9.
Clear. 23.627.
Someone to race. When we get done with him,
Car outside.
if it's before the checkered, we might get a race this 14. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not really concerned with where the moisture is because I'm not trying to get the speed in the center of the corner. But I'm going to come back up here and see what we got because we had to go down low for the 9. Didn't really like it. Didn't really feel like there was much to gain there. Now the 9's kind of overdriving corner entry on the bottom. 14 is getting very throttle happy off the corner. And I'm glad I tightened the car up a little. We're in 9th, working our way up to 8th. This kind of was the goal, is to get an 8th place finish. And you know what? Not having a caution fest is pretty damn awesome right now. Let's just hope we go green to the end. Even though I'm going to get lapped, I'd much rather not have to dodge a bunch of wrecks at the end.
Car outside. Clear high.
Low, that's fine. Decent run.
Still there. Outside is clear. 23.709.
As long as you don't overdrive the entry, you should be fine on the bottom.
Car outside.
Now I know I'm revving the hell out of this thing. Starting to spin the tires a bit more as I'm trying to go quicker. Oh, fuck. Well, we just lost everything there.
Clear up top. 24.019. Outside. Clear outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Outside. Clear. 23.766.
It takes about 20 laps for me to pass someone, but I eventually get it done.
Car outside. Clear high.
Slide up a bit here.
Car outside. Outside. Coming up on halfway here.
Holy shit, only halfway. This is a long-ass race.
771. Outside. Clear outside.
Heard him have to jump out of the gas there, so should be able to clear him now.
Outside. Clear high. 23.732.
And 3 cars a lap down. So now we're just trying to get up to the 8 and hopefully not get ran into by this guy. Passed you clean. I expect to be race clean. Thank you.
23.757.
Derek's up on the wall. Might be bouncing off the wall. I don't know. I just looked up and it looked like he was hitting the wall. Might have been because the 9 car got in the wall in front of him. But no, he's definitely not bouncing off the wall. He's running the high side though. He's got that hooked up. We'll work on getting around the 3. He's going to pit. Let's see what we got on the high side now. Yeah, we got a little more speed up here.
23.68.
Got Michael Guest 3.6 seconds ahead of us, battling with Lockwood. Let's see if we can catch them. And 14 almost spun out in front of Derek. Derek's having a few issues getting around the lappers.
23.756.
That is fine. Hold him up as long as you can, because we're not going to be in the lucky dog spot very often, or very long. I don't know. It looks like every once in a while he's banging it off the wall, but maybe it's just the way the cushion is. No, I think he's banging it off the wall. That is very stupid if so. He's gonna wreck. Jesus.
23.761.
Alright, 3.4 to 6th place. We're not really catching the 8. Let's go up here. See if we can find any speed. And it might just be bumpy, and that's what we're seeing in the mirror. I don't think Derek would cheese it, but you never know. One and a half seconds from getting lapped. Got the 11 hard in the wall. I'm just not liking the high side. Not feeling it up there. Maybe if I was in 4th gear, but we'll do what I know, and that is roll the bottom and maybe eventually
23.649.
catch the 8. "63 laps in. Definitely tire heat never came into play. Just doesn't feel like anything is really mattering other than hitting the line, not sliding too much, like that right there. Been fun though. I mean, I did not expect us to have a long green run. I didn't expect us to have a green run over 10 laps, so this has been awesome. Not awesome to get lapped on a dirt track, but you know what, it's a 100-lap race. And Derek is a good, fast driver. Clearly second place is nowhere near him, so we are catching the 11. Guest is hanging out at 3 seconds ahead of us. Not really gaining on him. And we are gaining on the 8 as he keeps kind of sliding up higher. I am feeling the moisture come into play a little more on the bottom now. So now it's just keep the car straight, drive on top of the berm, and try to get a run off the corner. Derek, that's a big slide. That's a wall. He really wants to lap me right now. I'm pretty sure he's not concerned at all by it, but my team doesn't have to replace the right side of the truck. His will. That'll suck if the Road to Pro is just a cheese fest of running it against the wall, slamming it off of it. 8 car is going to go to the top, I hope. Looked like he was. 11 car is going to go over the berm.
Outside, clear.
Eight's going to try to go low, but he's not able to get as low as us. And the 11 is just, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the 8 slides up. He doesn't. Try to get past both of them. Made him overdrive, but I overdrive a little too sideways. We're past the 11. Continue to work on the 8. And, shit, I mean, the top 6 is in sight.
Clear up top, outside. Outside is clear. 23.914.
These guys are not getting the concept of keeping the left sides in the moisture on the bottom, and that is starting to hurt them.
Outside clear.
And Derek is going to try to lap us all in one swipe.
Outside clear. Car outside. Clear. 23.
You don't need to lap us, Derek. You can just hang behind us the rest of the race. There we go. P6. Well, I did not expect to get this far, especially with a long green run where we're all spread out. But I also didn't expect to be in 6th place getting lapped, so that's something. Although I'm not lapped yet.
23.867.
And I'll just keep running the bottom, and we might be able to hold him off. If he gets to me, I'll move out of the way. We got space to do so, but I'm not just going to pull over for him. Not quite yet. Guest has pulled away. Oh, I screwed up my corner entry there. And way too sideways. He's going to get past us now. Nope. He had a bad corner as well.
23.
All right. Nearing 20 to go. Fucking long-ass race. Jesus.
Outside. Clear high. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. 23.
Using the brake a bit more just to climb the curb.
Car outside.
I'll let it go.
Clear.
He was starting to cut down off the corner. I don't want to run into him, and I don't want him to run into me.
24.1.
We're the lucky dog. We're going to be the lucky dog for the end of the race, so if a yellow comes out, we're fine. Keep hitting the tear-off button. Well, amazing race so far. Just absolutely blown away that we have done pretty much 70 lap run on dirt in the trucks, green. That's fucking awesome. Been able to take my dirt knowledge and pass some people that just weren't understanding the concept of moisture. I think the 8 car could have been faster than us, but he was just driving in the slick a bit too much. And we're just taking it nice and easy. Haven't really done too many bad things to the car. My left foot fucking hurts though. Sitting up on the pedal for this long, just in case I need to get to the brakes. Up on the berm again. It's really cool though that they're running here. It's definitely a place that can hold a crowd and is big enough and flat enough for stock cars. I mean Eldora wasn't terrible. But I think Knoxville is going to provide a better dry slick experience. But I'm sure people are going to be annoyed that it's not going to be like hammering along the wall with a cushion. Eldora kind of had that on some races. But I don't know, it's hard to tell how it's going to actually go. Looks like the 12 car's really fallen off after starting back with us and moving all the way through the field. He's now up on the wall and being fairly slow. Guest has caught him. We're stuck right around the same pace as Guest. Lockwood's got around the 8. I tried to go up top, and that was stupid.
24.37.
At least we got to do one less lap, or I can just spin out and be really fucked. Hitting that point where I'm losing my focus. Too much concentration. I can't even say the fucking word. 1.9 behind.
24.16.
Now we are about to lose the lucky dog. No one's going to be pitting, so there's not going to be any wave arounds. But I do not want to see a yellow. I want to get these next 10 laps done and call this a successful adventure. 2.1 behind. Just kind of running it a little hard, seeing if there's anything I can find. Looks like Lockwood's kind of figured it out on the bottom a bit better. Not sure he's going to have time to get to us unless I really start screwing up. So, we're going to go back down here and make sure that we finish 6th.
23.895.
While Derek tries to lap the entire field.
23.77.
Yeah, this is a hell of a lot more work than any of the dirt cars. We don't also do 100 lap races. We could go about 40 more laps on fuel. So that is not an issue. Obviously, since pitting is not really a thing here. I don't even think the pit stalls are angled in a way that you can get into them without massive issues.
.166. You got 5 laps to go.
And I think wreck-wise, we're not going to have anything to see because it's just going to be a bunch of people bouncing off the wall, I assume. And then whatever the spin was.
23.892.
2.1 behind us. As the number 5 car, I will take a 6th place and be happy with that in this field.
2 more, let's go.
This field was quite stacked for paved oval guys. And if you're good at paved oval, you should be good at dirt. At least everyone I know that's good at paved oval is really good at dirt.
White flag this time.
Fucking finally. Derek has screwed up.
23.894.
Does he just want me to be the last car on a lap down? Alright, well. Good win to Derek. I will take a 6th place, even though it's a lap down, and we didn't hit a thing. We didn't get too sideways.
Great job. You did really well.
Did not put the car wrong. And I think that is pretty much all I can ask for. Yeah, Derek just kicked the entire field's ass. 18.8. So, getting lapped, can't feel too bad about that. Let's go back and look at what we got. If you're wondering where the fireworks sound is, I've got all that turned off. Oh, man. For only being a 40-minute race, that fucking wore my left leg out. And I'm not even hardly using the left leg. But, yeah, the nerve issues come into play when I have to sit there and kind of mess around with the brake or throttle too long. Alright, 15 gets on the gas a bit too hard, hits the wall. And the 11 sends the 8 in the corner. One car, are you going to get spun? Yeah, you were kind of creeping down there. Now you're going to get spun. Jesus. Apparently the 8. I don't know. And guess, yeah, you're not really getting chopped down there, so that's not a big deal. But the 1 starts chopping down on exit, and they're 3 wide, but the 1 doesn't really know that. And the 9 pushes up, and the 1 goes around, and that is how we go under caution. And then we got the 13 into the wall. 3 wide off the corner, just a little contact. That's always going to happen. Someone who's clueless about dirt racing, they all just slam it into the wall because more throttle should mean quick, right? 13 overcorrects on a straightaway into the wall. 17's cutting down. I don't think he can really help it. Yeah. It's not how you drive a fat, heavy stock car on dirt. Three wide up the middle, nearly ends up in disaster. Almost tried again. And a little contact on entry. 4 car just gives up. 3 car in the slider I saw in my mirror. It's just like a sprint car can barely do that, and a sprint car is what, like a third of the weight of this thing? Just, yeah. There's nothing to grab, and even if there was, you would just blast the right rear right through it with how heavy these are. Way too much throttle. Still out here digging. Still having troubles on the straightaway. Ooh, guessed. He was in 3rd. That move did not help his progression. 13 blows his engine somehow. Yeah, just, I don't think people are getting the concept. It's not a fucking late model. I mean, oh man. 9 and the 8, a little contact. 9 tries to get on the throttle and just ends up putting himself in the wall. Yeah, 3 car still not getting it. This guy, clueless. But hey, they got that wall that they can just plow into and be fine, so apparently that's what everyone's going to do from this point on. This guy finishes second. Damage model is so stupid. And it's just going to be a lot of this for a while. Derek's going to hit it hard. Ooh, that kind of dug the right front down. Shit, the 11 was all the way up here with these guys in the front. I don't know what the hell happened to him. I think he just heated up his right side. Like, look how sideways he is. And he's just putting both rears in that slick. All you're doing is just heating them up. Alright, we're going to do something here. We're going to go back to, like, lap 20. And we're just going to fast forward and watch. Just watch it this way. This is sometimes interesting when you get these long runs. So I went up top just to try to figure it out, see if there was anything up there, because a lot of people are up there. And just not really a thing. But had to get around that guy because he was absolutely terrible. And just back to the bottom. And slowly started working on everyone. It was a lot more sideways than I thought. But I really take that out later in the race, I think. Should see me doing a lot closer. So once I got past that guy, I tried to go to the top just to see. Wasn't there. Now I'm getting closer and closer and slower on the bottom just to try to get the left rear in the moisture. Get around that dude. Try the high side again because I see Derek up there. It's just not working for me. And yeah, it was a lot more sideways than I thought. Didn't feel like it though. Maybe once I catch the 8 here. What lap are we on? Shit, we're only on lap 66. There we go. Start seeing me run up the curb just a little bit on exit now. And once I got past him, it was just started screwing around a bit with my line until I seen the 11 kind of coming back. And there goes Derek. But you can see how later I started little less yaw and little more on the curb. Go up top, just try it out, and then races over in 10 laps. So let's pull up results. Shouldn't have lost any iRating, so positive out of that. And only one caution for 3 laps in a 100-lap race. A really big-ass positive out of that. 8 iRating, bunch of safety rating, because 100 laps and no incidents, get away with pretty good SR. And only 6 incidents out of all of that, of people hitting the wall and doing everything. So why do people constantly run into the wall and not worry about it? Damage model sucks, and you're not even punished for it on the incidents. Bottom split, 4 cautions for 12 laps. Not really that bad either. So, yeah. We didn't have any fast speed. I mean, look at this. My slowest, close. Almost. A lot of these guys back here were slow, but definitely near slowest out here, although Guest ended up doing about the same. But that was interesting. I got lucky there. Had a lot of good drivers in that one, so hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.